Hello internet, my name is Jacob and this is my MR2.
And for the past week, I've been filming, editing and uploading daily shorts of me working on this car.
Now the support I've been getting from all of you in that time on TikTok, Instagram and YouTube has been absolutely unreal, and honestly, first and foremost, I can't thank you guys enough. Now through comments and DMs, some of you guys have been asking stuff like, what car is that? What's the plan with the engine? Are you going to turbo it? So today I'm going to be answering your questions and revealing what my master plan is behind my MR2 build.
But before we get to that, I want to take you guys back 2 years, to August 2022, on my 21st birthday. At this point I had a pretty decent job, an MX-5 and a Toyota Starlet. But as any car enthusiast will know, Facebook Marketplace and eBay will draw you in, and a certain post caught my eye. Something about a rust bucket with flippy lights. Before I knew it, I'd bought a Project MR2 sight unseen as a birthday present to myself, with the plan of restoring it within a few months, then using it as a daily car. But as it does, life got in the way. First with work keeping me too busy, and then the complete opposite problem of losing my job. And with this blow, I mentally took a downturn. Motivation for my projects dwindled, and I didn't have any money to work on them, even if I wanted to. Over the past year, I've sold my MX-5 and my Starlet to keep myself afloat, whilst basically I've been figuring out what I want to do in my life. And so, at the beginning of this month, with no money, no knowledge, but a newfound sense of boundless optimism, I decided enough was enough, and I should just start doing what I can to my MR2, and learn what I can as I go.
And that leads me to now, a week into Project MR2, and I have already achieved what I thought would be impossible on my own, which is crazy. Now speaking of this thing, the engine from the MR2, some of you guys have been asking what's exactly the deal with it. And basically, what I'm hoping to do is to just refresh it as cheaply as possible and put it right back in. Mainly because I have no money. When I first got the car, I already purchased a timing belt replacement kit, knowing that I need it, but anything other than that, I have to buy with the £0 in my bank account. Which kind of means until I can order those things, this thing is unfortunately staying on the floor in here. It unfortunately also means that an LS swap or even putting a turbo on this thing is just out of the question for me at the moment. Now let's jump into a bit of a deeper dive about what exactly I'd like to achieve from the MR2 in the longer term.
Now I hope I made it pretty clear by this point that the plan is just to get the car back on the road almost as cheaply as possible and pass the MOT so I can enjoy it by the end of summer. I'd love for that goal to be achieved by middle of August, which is my birthday, because it would be symbolic because it's my birthday, and also it would be the 2-year mark since I first got the car. Now looking beyond that into the future, I'd love to get my car looking a bit more modified. Putting it on the ground with lowering springs, having a wide body kit, potentially putting a different engine in there. These are all things that are on the cards, hopefully, down the line in the future when I have some money behind me. Now this car on screen right now is a bit of an inspiration to me and what kind of drove me to get back into wanting to do my MR2 last month. This is an article written by this guy, Ron Celestine, and it talks about a Malaysian MR2 owned by John Toh. This thing is awesome, and if you haven't seen this article, I'll link it in the description. Go and check it out, even if it's just for the photos, so you can have a proper look at this beast. It's absolutely unreal. This thing is awesome. The lowering kit, just everything about it is just an inspiration, and especially the wide body kit is something that I really want to kind of put on my car in the future. Now it's pretty obvious that the exterior I want to be modified at some point in the future, and the interior is no exception to that. I'd absolutely love to have bucket seats, harnesses, kind of a roll cage in there as well, a removable steering wheel, that would be awesome. But these things, they'll come in their own time, I'm sure, but that's plans for down the line basically.
Now I hope it's coming across in these videos how much I am genuinely enjoying working on this car and filming it and uploading it for you guys each and every day. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, the support on each and every one of my videos means the world, and I do read every single comment that I get. So inevitably, when I am doing something wrong, let me know, I'll read it and I'll correct it for next time. At the end of the day, this thing is just one big passion project that I'm learning to work on as I go. And I hope you'll join me each day as I continue doing daily shorts to get this thing back on the road. For now though, I've been Jacob, that's been a bit about my plans with my MR2 project, and I'll see you guys with another long form video next week.